first game that we have on the docket, the Thursday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. To me, this is a game, who's a pretender, who's a contender. Both teams are 1-1. Both teams really need a win to vault themselves and keep themselves in that playoff picture, so to speak. And it'll be a demoralizing loss for somebody out of this. I will say this: Patriots have surprised so far. I fully expected them to be 0-2 right now, coming off playing two solid opponents in Seattle and in the Cincinnati Bengals, and they pulled out a W over Cincinnati. So I give them credit for that. The Jets, on the other hand, 1-1, coming off a nice victory. Aaron Rodgers starting to look a little better. Not great, not back to obviously MVP form. But what's been surprising is the Jets defense still hasn't rounded into shape. And now with another injury on the defensive line, the Hassan Reddick watch continues. When are they going to be smart? Bring the guy in, pay him the money, get a pass rush, get an edge rusher, move on. That's the real question for the Jets. Otherwise, they're going to continue to struggle on defense. And no matter what Robert Saleh thinks, they're just going to struggle without that personnel. Quentin Williams and Sauce Gardner can't do it by themselves. And CJ Mobley, it seems like he's been nicked up every week. So, with that being said, how are you looking at this game, and what does the code have? Well, we aren't going to tell people what the code has to say. We're going to invite them over to BatzBets.com, but we may give them a lead. So, what are you thinking about the game?
I'm kind of with you. You've seen a little bit of Patriots money come in. Open right around the 6.5. Currently looking, it's right around 6. Um, so a little bit of that underdog. Again, it's have we seen enough from the New York Jets to be able to lay a touchdown? I think is the real talking point with them so far. Um, as far as us, I mean, we personally don't have any plays on this. We do have one lean, um, and that would have been on kind of the Patriots, the number again. That more so just has to do with the Jets. Are they playing good enough football right now to lay a touchdown with against a divisional opponent? Um, I mean, and I'm kind of with you with the Hassan Reddick thing. I don't think he's going to show up. I don't think even if they pay him, I don't think he's going to show up. I think he's going to continue his holdout if he's gone this far. I don't necessarily see it ending, and especially how that whole thing has been treated from both his camp and the New York Jets. I don't know if that's reconcilable, um, but they're going to have to figure out something because and you mentioned it a little bit, the Jets struggles, especially against the run. Well, the New England Patriots through 2 weeks have told you exactly what they're going to do. They're going to
Yep.
run the ball. They're going to run the ball a lot. They're not going to put a ton on Jacoby Brissett's plate. And if the New York Jets can't stop the run in this game, which they haven't necessarily been able to show that they can do that thus far, um, again, it's they're going to control the clock. Aaron Rodgers is going to be on the sideline, um, and we'll kind of goes from there. Um, I expect, which is surprising going in, but credit to the New England offensive line. I think they've been pretty good thus far, especially creating holes in the running game, and we'll see if they can do it against the Jets.
Yeah, yeah, I got to agree with you. I think New England is just going to run, 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 and I don't blame them. I would attack this Jets defense very similarly, um, being if I had New England's team. So that being said, there will be no play, but like was mentioned, we've got the lean, and when you're going to have that few points being put on the board potentially, you always like to take points on that one.